And a little bit more about Walter is that he grew up in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Now, Walter was also the fifth out of 8 children and the only boy, so he had to deal with 7 other sisters. Now, I can barely deal with 1 sister, so I can't even imagine 7 other sisters. But throughout his life, he does commemorate his time and pieces of art to his sisters as well. Now, his nickname growing up was Boy, being the only boy out of the 8 children as well. That continued through his adulthood. Then later on, he graduated from University of Pennsylvania. He graduated from the Wharton School of Business. Then later in 1940s, when Walter took over for his father's publication system called Triangle Publications. Now, the reason he took over for his father is because his father, Moses, was convicted of tax evasion, so he had to rebuild the family name and the family business. Later on in 1944, he established 2 different magazines. First off with TV Guide. The TV Guide was a magazine to promote all the different television shows. And that's compared to the New Age TV Guide that we have now at the click of a button on the smart TVs. Then in the same year, in 1944, he also established 17 Magazine. Now, 17 Magazine was established in honor of his younger sisters, realizing how there wasn't much entertainment for young women. Now, I'll be talking a little bit more about Leonore Annenberg. Now, Leonore Annenberg was born in 1918. She grew up in New York City. And unfortunately, when Leonore was 7 years old, her mother had passed. And so Leonore's father had chosen to send Leonore and her little sister to move in with her aunt and uncle, Harry and Rose Cohen. Now, the reason for that is because he wanted to make sure that Leonore grew up with a maternal figure in the home, so she grew very close to her aunt, Rose Cohen. And then a little bit more about her uncle, Harry Cohen, is that he is the co-founder of Columbia Pictures. So Leonore was also able to familiarize herself on the Hollywood industry and also received first-run films from her uncle as well. Then later in 1940s, when Leonore graduated from Stanford University, she graduated with a Bachelor's of Arts in History and a Bachelor's of Arts in Political Science. Then in 1950s, when Walter and Leonore both met at a mutual friend's cocktail party. Then just 1 year later, in 1951, they both married. As they're approaching the home, I would like to mention that Sunnylands is one of the largest mid-century modern homes constructed in the 1960s. Architect A. Quincy Jones worked alongside with the interior designer of the home, William Haynes, and as well as the landscape designer Emmett Wemple and golf course designer Dick Wilson to create the Sunnylands Estate from 1963 and then finished in 1966.